Hello guys, welcome to my channel again. Remember to like, subscribe and share to your friends about this awesome topic I'll be talking about. So today we are going to talk about, as I told you this week, I'll make a video about sports fishing versus keepers. You see, it's a wide topic, but I'll break it down into like 2 to 3 videos so that I'm able to explain it. I had a comment that somebody wanted me to differentiate how he can know that a man is sport fishing or is looking for a keeper, or like if a man is looking for a lady to marry or he just wants the cookie. Okay, so this is the video about it, right? So let's get right into it. So the difference here is not that much hard, but the thing that you have to accept is that men are natural hunters. So men are natural hunters, and every time, every day, they go out there searching for opportunities, hunting for opportunities, hunting for money, hunting for women. You see, when you are a hunter, you have to wake up, pack up your luggages, and go out in the field and start hunting. So men by nature are hunters and gatherers, and women are prey. You see, women are prey, opportunities are prey, many things are prey. Food is prey, money is prey. You see, the things that men hunt are prey, and you being a woman in one of those, you see, you are also a prey. So you don't say, women say, yo, you know, I am special. You're special and you are a prey. What is wrong with you? So, women are prey and men are hunters, you see. So if someone has kept you in your house, it means that you are special, you see. It doesn't mean that if he has kept you in your house, he'll not stop hunting, you see. When you have enough food in your fridge, so you don't go to work because you have enough food. No, you have to go to work and find more food, you see. So if someone has kept you in your house, it means that you are special. So just try to calm down and you know, things will be fine. Okay, so and the third point, men, you see, men are lions in the kingdom. As I have told you, men are hunters and gatherers. So you see, these women who don't appreciate men, you have a really tough work to do, because if men are lion in the kingdom and you don't appreciate it, what do you become? You don't even become a prey. You now even become an enemy, and becoming a prey is much easier because you can survive in the field and maneuver your way through. But becoming an enemy, you see, it will be very hard. You'll be a target. Even if you'll not be a target, people will always be on the lookout for you, and they'll, that bad person. Always check out on him, you see. So that's what I'm talking about. And so you see, there is a tactic, you see, that men use when they go out in the field to search for their prey. Now you woman being the prey, now there are some tactics that men use, and I'll talk about them. I think they are about 7, and then I'll touch a bit on some skills as a woman that you need to have so that you can become a good prey and not to be eaten, so and be kept in the house instead of being eaten, you see. So one, the way how men seek women. Now here I'm talking about how men seek women, how men go out in the field and hunt for women. I'll talk about each of the 7 points. Fishing. So fishing, I'm referring it to as fishing because I want to use an example that you can understand, you see. So I'll talk about fishing. You know, fishing where you go with a lake, a boat, you have to carry your things, you have to carry bait, you have to carry your hook, you have to carry the fishing loop, you see. That's what I'll be talking about. So we'll refer it to fishing, you see. So at the first step, a man, after he has done work, you see, he has done work, he has money, everything is fine, the food in the house is stocked, you see. Now he will go out and say, I have free time, I have free money, let's go fishing. Yeah. So after that, you'll see him in the streets, one, two, one, two. And my friend, when you see a man approaching you, he has already calculated I think most men, they are usually 90%, you see. Most of the men that go out to approach women are 90%. 90% of them want you to come back home with them that same day, because he has arranged everything. The house is clean, clothes are fine, there is food, he has money, everything is settled. So when he's in the streets looking for women, there is 90% chance that he wants you to come back home with him, you see. You cannot go fishing and expect to not to come back with a fish back to the house, right? You see, but you can expect to come with some little, or no, you see, that's what I'm talking about. 90% chance. Most of the men, when they go out fishing, they want to come back with a fish back in the house so that you can enjoy, you see. So first is hooking, you see. Hooking, we have talked about fishing. After he has done everything right, he has organized himself, he goes fishing. That's the first step. Two is hooking. Hooking is like positioning himself, like where there are ladies or in a bar, positioning himself, yani, in a position where, like, you see, you are going fishing, you cannot go to fish on a dry land, right? You have to go where there are water bodies, you see. So positioning for him is when that is what I'm called hooking. He goes out, sees you, approaches you, or positions himself in an area like clubs, events and parties, even workplace. They do, yani men don't really care. On the sidewalks, anywhere, men can approach women anywhere, because we have nothing to fear and there is also nothing to lose, you see. When one doesn't agree, like 4 more will agree and will give you your number, you see. So hooking, that part is where I'm telling you. Hooking, where he goes, positions himself. After positioning himself in any situation, reads the room, chooses the most attractive women, or according to his preference. You see, men have different preferences of ladies. There are men that like them thick, there are men that like them thin, there are men that like them brown and dark also, you see. Men have different tastes. There are other men just that that just eat anything, you see, as long as he's a woman, you see. So I've told you positioning, you see. That's now one is fishing, two is hooking, positioning, getting the number and having some little one chat, 2 3, and seeing if you two could have a meet or a date on the next event, or after your second date, or getting to know you more. The other one is reeling them. Reeling is like bringing your prey close to you, you see. After you are fished, you cannot fish, and after hooking, you just leave it in the water and expect it to jump right into your boat, right? You have to reel. After that, reeling in the other part of relationship may involve organizing a date, you see, texting, WhatsApp, video calls, sending some nudes, you see, yani building a connection between the two of you that may result to a date or something. So reeling them, that's what I am talking about. So reeling is you two getting to know each other, getting to know each other's interest, getting to know personality, background, you see. So reeling, you know, making a connection between the two of you, you see. Then another one is evaluating. After a man has approached you, you have given him your number, he has organized a date. Men are usually very sharp, you see, as compared to women. I'm not saying women are foolish, but the IQ of men is really high compared to women. So when they are in a date, the two, both man and a woman, the lady is usually the one who thinks that he's the one evaluating the man during the date, but the man is the one who usually evaluates the woman. You see, we don't show that we are evaluating you. Just have a calm posture, bring in some fine touches, add some humor, eat. Yani, we try to read your reaction, friends. We try to read how you react to people, how you react to other things, how you react to people above you, how you react to people below you, how you react to the poor, how you react to the rich. During that date, the evaluation that the girl thinks that she's the DCI, but no, men are usually the FBIs during the date. So men also analyze their women during dates, you see, and that is an important for you to know, because when you are you think you are the one that you are analyzing the other one, but in real sense you are the one who is being analyzed, you see. So that is evaluating during the date or during your visit to the man, during sleepovers. The man is evaluating you and is seeing, is he worthy, you see, does she has standards, you see. He's trying to evaluate you and see if you can be a wife material, you see. The other one is keep it. So after reeling the fish, I have not given an example for fishing. So evaluating for fishing, you, after you've brought the fish out of the water, right, you can take it, look at it, toss it around. You see, wow, it has weight. Wow, you see the type of fish, you see the type of fish that you have, or you have now, its weight, is it healthy, does it have teeth? You know, there are some fish that have teeth, you know. Very dangerous fish. So evaluating is like looking at the fish and knowing if it's worth keeping or is still young, returning it back into the sea. Do people fish in the sea? Yeah, I think in the middle there, not at the bay. So yeah, that is for evaluating. And another one is keeping. So after you have brought the fish and you have evaluated it, are you going to keep it or are you going to toss it back into the water? So it refers to women as, you see, after you have evaluated the woman, does she have the standards you are looking for? Does she have the qualities you are looking for? Are you willing to keep her as a wife? Are you willing that she may carry your children for you and you see, grow them up to be responsible men and women in the society, you see? That's after evaluation. The man may decide to keep it in the tray or in the house or toss it back into the sea. There are usually two options: toss it back or keep it. Is she worth it? No. She belongs to the street. Does she have standards? Yes. Is she responsible? Yes. Does she have a little bit of character and the things I would like to see in my children, in her? Yes, keep her. She's a wife material, you see. So, and then the other one is fishing more. Let's say you have, I've told you, after you have fished and you have enough fish, you see, and your tray is full, and you go home, you see, and you have already found the fish. Let's say you have already found your wife and you have everything. Men will not stop fishing, you see. There is a video I've talked about why men cheat. There are usually thousands and thousands of possibility that your man will cheat on you, you see. And it's not bad, because they have in that video I've talked about that the love for men is enormous. You cannot comprehend it all, you see. So men will still keep on fishing, you see. After your fridge is full, you have fished today, so you'll not go fishing next Sunday because you have enough fish, you see. You'll still have to go and fish, you see. After you have done doing something repetitive, makes you good at it, you see. So it's not bad, just have to accept it, okay? So I've talked about those points. Fishing, I've talked about fishing is when the man has prepared himself mentally that today I'm going to approach women and get some numbers and see how things will end up if I'm going to eat a fish today, or maybe the end month. You see, I've talked about hooking. Hooking is getting in contact, getting to the ground, positioning yourself where the man positions himself in the field to do what? To approach women. That is hooking. The other one I've told you about is reeling them. Reeling them is getting their contact, organizing a date, organizing sleepovers, organizing night outs, organizing Netflix and chill, so that you two may make contact and get to know each other well. The other one is evaluating. I've talked about evaluating, where the man, during dates, during your interactions, during sleepovers, during walks in the park, where you two communicate and you get to know each other's brain. And I've told you, men are very dangerous in evaluating people compared to women. Women think they are the DCIs, but men are more dangerous. They are FBI. They act like they are not there. They act like they are just into love things, but they are evaluating you. So be careful. That's a tip I've given you, you see. Keeping it. So there's 3 points. The last 3 points are keep it. If you have standards, I'll talk about that in the next video, where I'll talk about having the standards that may qualify you to be a wife material, you see, in the next video, for so that you may be kept. So there is keeping it, where after the man has evaluated it, he either keeps you as a wife or as your spouse and has plans for you in the future. The other one is tossing you back into the water. Tossing you back into the water, it may be like after intimacy, you see. The man has already decided that you are not the one, but he just wants to eat the cookie sometimes, or some few months, and then up into another business, you see, and while he is looking for another wife material. So men may bring some confusion, breakups, anything, just to break that bond that you had, because you don't have the standards, you don't have the skills, you don't have the attitude that qualifies you to be her wife material. Or maybe you are not the problem. Maybe he approached you and you accepted, and he wanted a thick girl and you accepted, and you are a thin girl, and he said, let's just eat this fish because this month has been very bad. as I keep on looking for other fat fish, you see. When you go fishing and you only find small fishes, you don't throw them away, you see. You keep some, you go and eat, you say, today has been bad, but tomorrow we'll get another fat fish. And you see, so that is tossing you back into the water, or keeping it, you see. And the other one is fishing more. After men have had the type of women that they want and have kept them in the house, they'll not stop fishing, they'll not stop hunting. I've told you, men are hunters and gatherers, you see. So they'll keep on hunting for fresh meat, keep on hunting for fresh fruits and vegetables, you see. So that's I think we'll end that video today here, and I'll make another video next week, probably 2, where I'll talk about how to know if that man is sport fishing or is looking for a keeper, you see. That will be in our next video. And then I'll talk about also the type, see, the type of a man, how to know that that man is a keeper or if that man is sport fishing. I'll talk about that in the next video. So remember to like, subscribe on TikTok, Relationship, Love and Intimacy. On Facebook, I've not changed the name yet, it's still Vincent Manon. On YouTube is Relationship, Love and Intimacy. So thank you guys, welcome, see you on the next video. Okay, ciao, big up my